everyone, welcome to In Stitches with Mary. I'm here today to show you the 9th and last block in my Sew Easy Quilt Along. This particular block is called Jacob's Ladder. I think this is really quite simple. There's basically half square triangles and 4 patch blocks, and how you arrange those creates the design. As with all of the blocks that I've done, we've been using fat quarters, light, medium, and darks. And with this one, 3 fat quarters will get you 3 blocks of light, medium, and dark. So make sure you have that. How you arrange your light, medium, and darks is totally up to you. You will be cutting more of the light in the one I have right here. But I want to show you how simple this is to put together. So let's get started. I want to show you, this is the materials I'm going to show you that will make this particular block. It involves cutting 4 3/4 inch squares, and we're going to cut those on the diagonal. These will help make our half square triangles. And then you need 2-inch squares here of the dark, the medium, and the light. The amounts will vary. You are going to cut more of the light and less of the light and the medium. So it's very simple to put together. Start with your half square triangles. It's a standard, nothing special about them. You're just going to lay them right sides together. Be careful because this is on the diagonal. It's going to have a little bit of stretch. We don't want to overstretch that. So be very careful. We're going to cut that on the diagonal, and you are going to press your seams towards the dark side. You are then going to trim these blocks down to 3 5/8 inches. So you'll trim these all down to 3 5/8 inches. We're going to do a light to a dark, and we're going to do a light to a medium, and you are going to make 4 sets of each. The next thing you need to make are the 4 patch. You are matching up a light to a medium and then a light to a dark, and you're making your 4 patch. If you press the seams towards the dark side, when you lay them together, those seams are going to nestle and you get a nice sharp corner at that intersection. And when you go to press those, I want to show you on this one, when you go to press those, initially we press towards the dark side. This time you're going to press towards the light, and this will open up in the center, which is another little 4 patch. It kind of fans open, and that reduces that bulk. That's my little tip there for reducing bulk in those center seams. You might need to take a few stitches out of your seams up to your stitching line to help that spread open, but it usually, if you didn't backstitch, it usually just spreads right open for you. We are going to make 4 sets of each of these, of the dark fabric and the medium. So what you have is now you're going to make 4 blocks. We're going to make a block using our medium fabrics and 2 blocks using our dark fabrics. And you're going to use this arrangement right here. You're putting these diagonal. Now look at the color. I have the color going diagonally here, and then the light colors going sideways, as I want to show. And then our light colors are pointing towards the center, the darker colors pointing towards the outside. So the arrangement is important. Again, you're sewing this much like you would sew a 4 patch. So we can sew 2 sides together, press them to one side, and I would press them towards the triangle, okay? And then of course you're going to sew those 2 sides together. So you get that 4 patch effect. You're going to do the same thing with the other color in the same manner. And when you get all done, you'll have 4 patches you will put together, and you have a nice 12-inch square that will create your Jacob's Ladder. When you put these side by side, and here's a picture I'll show you, when you put them together, you get a really cool effect. I like the design that it creates when you place them all together and you see that diagonal of the squares. So this is a fun one to put together. Very simple, 3 colors, and I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody does put theirs together. It'd be great if you could post your pictures. So if you are interested in this pattern, it's available here at Neil's Vacuum and Sewing Center in Muscatine, Iowa. Just give us a call. Thanks for joining me.